power of the ocean never ceases to amaze me. But also the gentleness of the ocean when it wants to be gentle.
It's a large part of our life, and we need to protect it and take care of it, as well as we're going to use it. I mean, we're going to use the ocean. That's a given. But how we use the ocean, and in what ways we use the ocean, what we harvest from the ocean, and what we do on the ocean it's something we really need to keep an eye on.
There's a lot to be concerned about this plan. Before drilling can take place, seismic testing will have to occur to pinpoint where exactly this oil is located. Seismic testing can occur from Delaware south to Cape Canaveral, Florida, so this could directly impact the Delmarva coast. What seismic testing entails for offshore drilling is the use of an instrument called a seismic air gun. And a seismic air gun emits one of the loudest man-made sounds on Earth, coming in at about 250 decibels underwater. This 250 decibel sound goes off every 10 seconds, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the duration of a mapping exercise, which can often be several weeks to over a month.
For the animals that we deal with, marine mammals and sea turtles, who rely so fully on sound to function and survive in their world, this could be devastating. This level of sound effect can cause temporary and permanent hearing loss. It can cause brain hemorrhaging, internal organ hemorrhaging, displacement as they flee the area in fear. It can affect their prey source, and it also causes mother and calves, or mothers and their youngs, to become separated because, again, they're relying on sound to keep in touch with one another.
Seismic testing has been used in other parts of the world. For instance, off the coast of Peru, seismic testing for oil and gas was conducted, and the use of air guns there led to the stranding of over 500 dolphins and over 1,000 seabirds. There's also been strandings linked to the seismic testing off of the coast of Africa, and seismic testing has been banned in California state waters due to concerns to marine mammals and embryonic fish.
If we have an oil spill if you want to put it on the magnitude of Deep Horizon, it's going to get into the Gulf Stream, and it's going to go up and down the coast, up and down the eastern seaboard. It'll be all over the place, and it won't take long for it to do it.
It would kill so much wildlife, not only on the bottom of the ocean, but anything that swims through it is contaminated. Whatever washes up on the beach in Ocean City would be terrible.
There is just too much coastline that's going to be impacted from something like that. You can't plan for it. The magnitude of it, the size of the area that was covered by oil from the Horizon spill would completely impact our beaches from New Jersey all the way down to North Carolina, and actually currents would get all of that up into the Chesapeake Bay also.
An oil spill would be utterly devastating to our economy. I can't even imagine not only to the ecosystem, but for tourism as a whole. It would take years to recover. And from what I understand, it wouldn't even be a large oil spill that would cause damage. It's the daily trickle that causes damage. It's not just something big or a big event. It's doing it, period, would cause damage.
Right now, the income produced from tourism in the state of Delaware is $3 billion a year. So that you can imagine if something happened like an oil spill, that would cause devastating effects throughout the whole state, not just Sussex County. It would put all the carpenters and the cleaning services, the realtors, everyone that works in that area basically would be out of work.
Everyone who comes to Ocean City, who comes to Assateague, who comes to Chincoteague to recreate, to hunt, to fish, to lie out in the sun on a clean beach and go swimming in clean water, you have to lend your voice.
If we're really going to move forward and actually protect this planet and things like that, like we keep pushing in the media and everywhere else, then this is something we just can't have happen, period.
The best thing you gotta do is just do your research from people who are reliable. Oceana, Assateague Coastal Trust, people that you can rely on.
This is something that everybody should be concerned about. Obviously, local businesses should be concerned about this. Local beach towns should be concerned about this. But when it really gets down to it, this is something that concerns everybody. we are all a part of the ocean, and the ocean is a part of all of us. And anything that we do to the ocean irreparably is going to harm us as well. And so this is something that we all need to be concerned about.